An elderly grandmother wanted to sell her house worth $2 million. A young beautiful woman named Mia Flores wanted to buy it. Mia said to the grandmother, "Please sell the house to me. After you sell it, you can still live here. I'll take care of you like my own grandma. But right now I only have $30,000 to give you first. For the rest I'll pay you $15,000 every month until it's all paid off." "Grandma, what do you think?" The grandmother thought Mia seemed very sincere, so she agreed. In the first year, Mia did all the housework every day, washing the grandmother's clothes, cooking, cleaning, and keeping her company. Life was warm and peaceful. By the second year, the grandmother could see Mia really treated her like family, so she took over all the housework herself, letting Mia focus on her own career. In the third year, the grandmother's health slowly declined. She held Mia's hand and said, "Thank you for all these years of companionship. I feel like I really have a granddaughter in this life. Besides this house, I also have $1 million in savings. I'll leave everything to you. Keep reading." The most exciting part is coming up next. Soon afterward, Mia and the elderly lady went hiking. On the way, the grandmother asked Mia a question. "If I leased this entire deserted mountain to you, how would you use it to make money?" Mia thought for a moment and said, "I could raise cattle and sheep, start a farm and make money that way." The grandmother shook her head and said, "Your mindset is too small. No wonder you haven't made big money. Think again. You can talk to real estate developers. Build a concrete road at the foot of the mountain, design a main gate, and put up a visitor center. Set the ticket price at $18. Then reach out to travel agencies and sell them the tickets for $9 each. With 1 million visitors a year, that's $9 million in revenue. That's over $45 million in just 1 year. If you rely on raising cattle and sheep, the risk is high. You depend on luck. You might lose money, end up struggling, and even fall back into poverty." The grandmother continued, "Then you can move the scenic gate 5.59 miles down the mountain. By the time visitors walk all the way to the actual scenic area, it'll almost be dark, so they'll have no choice but to take your sightseeing buses. Then you can partner with a transportation company, lease the entire sightseeing bus operation to them. Collect $420,000 a year. In 10 years, you'll easily get $4.2 million. No effort at all." When Mia heard this, her eyes lit up. It was like a wake-up call. She felt she had wasted the first few decades of her life. The grandmother went on, "Then lease the operation rights of all scenic spots except the temple to third-party companies." Mia was confused and said, "But we already charge for tickets. If we lease them out, how will those companies make money?" The grandmother replied, "The highest level of making money is earning income that others can't even understand. For example, the glass walkway in the scenic area. Visitors can walk on it for free, but they must buy insurance and shoe covers. No buy, no entry. It's all for their safety, of course. Like in summer, people love to go to ice and snow attractions. Visitors can enter for free, but they must rent heavy winter coats from the park. No rent, no entry. Again, it's to keep them from getting sick. Then you can lease out all the barbecue stalls and ice cream trucks in the scenic area. Collect another $150,000 a year. In 10 years, that's over $1.5 million more. Hire young people who are unemployed or lack skills. Create local jobs. Ease the burden on the authorities. Then use the media to spread the story. Just like that, you'll completely turn your life around and become a well-known local entrepreneur. With that title, you can enter a higher social circle." Mia was completely shocked, realizing how shallow her understanding had been. She excitedly held the grandmother's hand and said, "Thank you for teaching me so much. How did you develop such a high-level mindset?" The grandmother smiled and said, "In this world, the most powerful thing is not money or power. It's your way of thinking. Never raise your children to be too obedient and naive, or they will easily suffer losses when they grow up. Wealthy people raise their children to master human nature and strategy. Only poor parents send their kids to endless tutoring classes, only focusing on professional skills. No matter how well your child dances, they're just entertainment for the rich. No matter how high their test scores are, they'll only end up working for others and burning out their bodies. I highly recommend that before your child turns 15,
I recommend letting them read. Every line in this book helps children think clearly. Every lesson contains social intelligence many people don't grasp until midlife. It practically walks kids step by step toward real-world success.